Hey guys, we're on day 13 with Wild Mustang Stein here. And I had started the video and I forgot to turn my microphone on. So I had out the brush and he just wasn't into it. He wasn't curious about the brush enough for me to play a game with him. And this game is really to help him get comfortable being around me. So now I've gone to just my hand and he's not willing yet. He knows this and he says, "No, thank you." Deep. And I'm going to give him the big bundle of hay, see if he'll take a bite, because he's not been willing to take a bite. He says, "I'm not hungry." He's not super uptight, but he is uptight enough that the signs that I see, his head is high, his lips are loose, which means he's relaxed, but he's also taking steps back. So I could walk away to try to help create that curiosity. Now, if his head starts to tilt towards me, if he were to take a step towards me, that would be showing that he's a little bit curious. So now I got to find a way to get him willing to work with me, willing to play the game, so that we can work on getting him comfortable and confident around a human, a predator. See how he's leaning away a little bit? Nose. He's smelling my hand. Deep. Okay, being that he's not taking the hay, which could be pay for him, I'm going to walk away and release that pressure. He's like, "You're a predator, but you're acting weird." That will help create that curiosity. Yesterday when we worked, it was just horribly windy and he was pretty uptight, but I was really pleased with the progress we made. He's taking a step towards me. That's good. His leg is cocked. That would indicate he's relaxed, but his head is still high, so we have to look at the whole body. Nose. Deep. You want hay yet? He doesn't want hay for pay, so I'm going to release that pressure. Help to keep him curious. I want 2 eyes. He took steps towards me. That's a good sign. But you're still just nervous, Nelly, aren't you? Nose. His head is away from me. He's taking a step away from me. He's not curious. So what can I do to create curiosity? I want both eyes. There, we got both eyes. We're going to keep them on me. There, good job. Both eyes. Good. Good. One thought that I have is just to go back to hand feeding, but right now he won't. He won't eat from my hand yet. So let's just see if I don't ask anything of him other than, "Will you eat hay from my hand? Will you eat hay from my hand?" What if it's a big clump? Then will you? You're like, no way, I'm too nervous. That's one thing. When they're nervous, they won't typically eat. I'm going to pet your nose. Deet. I'm going to release that pressure since he doesn't want food. So he's like, whoa, the scary predator touched me and then walked away. That doesn't fit a normal predator. So hopefully I'm creating curiosity right now. And go back up and do it again. Hi. And he's taking a step back, saying he's a little bit nervous. I'm going to pet you. Deet. Do you want hay? I'll offer it to you, even though you haven't wanted it yet. Then I'm going to walk away. I have to have some way to give him a reward, to give him a release. Hi. Hi, Stein. I'm going to pet you. You ready? He's like, no way, man. I'm backing away from you. Deet. It's a good boy. No hay for you yet? I'll release that pressure. Want both eyes. I'm going to pet you. Deet. Do you want hay now? You don't? Last night when I fed them, I put a whole slew of hay in their feeder so that they would have enough for breakfast. Part of this could be that they're still full, would be one thought. However, Frank is still eating over there, so they must not be too full. I think it's probably more anxiety. Hi. Hi. I'm going to pet you. I really am. I'm going to pet you. Deet. You want hay? Really? No hay for you, huh? I'm going to pet you. Oh, well, hello. Are you getting more curious about me? This weird predator that keeps touching you and then walking away? Deet. Do you want hay this time? Nope. Okay, I'm just going to walk away. His nose is crooked. That's a sign of anxiousness or anxiety. But his head is starting to come down now. Hi. Hi, Stein. I'm going to pet you. Oh, what was that for? Huh? Dean. Not sure if you could hear that, but he just took a big, giant breath. That's the sign of letting out a rabbit. He's licking and chewing. Okay, so I'm trying to find a way to create curiosity because he's nervous, doesn't want to eat hay, leaning away from me. So I'm doing a lot of advance and retreat. I want to be able to use my pay, but so far, he's not interested in my pay. He's still licking and chewing. He's not looking. I'm going to go ahead and advance on him again. Make sure they always have a way out so you don't get trampled. Hi. Hi. I'm going to pet you again. I certainly am. I'm going to pet you. Now, if he were to run, I'm going to I'm going to send him so he can see the difference in my energy. Hi. Hi. I'm going to pet you. Deet. Good boy. Do you want hay now? You don't want it, huh? Are you sure? Are you sure? Are you starting to get curious about hay yet? Okay, I'm going to walk away. Both eyes. There. Oh, both eyes. There. So right there, what I'm doing is trying to help him see my energy. He is a nervous horse, and I want him to learn to be able to read my body language. But if my body language never changes, there's nothing for him to compare to. His nose is crooked. I don't want him to do mindless circles in here. That's not going to help anything. There, he's licking and chewing again. But to send him and then try to draw him back. He just took a step towards me. It's hard to be able to see what they're doing when you're trying not to look at them, right, guys? Still licking and chewing. He's still licking and chewing. He still has a crooked nose. His head is going down a little bit. Still licking and chewing. Okay, so sometimes they need a bigger release, a bigger break, or a longer, I think is really what I'm trying to say, than other times. That was hard for him. He got scared. He wanted to move. And then I said, yeah, move. And then I said, no, look at me. So he's trying to understand and be able to predict me. And that's where the trust can start. So now he's taking a step back. Nose. So he's not willing to play my game. Here you go. Nose. Deep. You still don't want hay, huh? Looks like that was another step towards me. You know, sometimes it can be a little bit surprising. Like yesterday we left off, I was petting his face, petting his cheek. His head was really low. He was rocking it. And now we come in today and he doesn't want any of this. And I guess if it keeps going like this, maybe I'll stop, go work with doctor, and then come back. That did happen one other day where my son was sitting down watching, but there's a lot of panels between us. And Stein was pretty certain he was a mountain lion. Nose. Nothing, huh? Will you just eat from my hand? Hi. Well, hello. A step towards me. Yes, I have yummy hay. His lips are still relaxed, but his head is high. Don't you want my yummy hay? Huh? A step towards me. That's showing curiosity. Another breath. I'm going to release the pressure again. So that day that he thought my son was a mountain lion, and then the water trough overfilled, I was in here for somewhere, I don't remember exactly, between 20 and 40 minutes. And I was only able to get him to eat hay from me 3 times. So it's kind of similar to how it's starting off right now. Now, that day there was a reason. I don't know what the reason is right now. So what I did that day was I stopped working with Stein. I went and I worked with Doc, and then I came back to Stein. And when I came back, he was great. So sometimes that big break, the big release is what you need. You eat hay from my hand? Nothing, huh? Nothing? Nothing for real? I just slid a piece of grass and hay into his mouth. He wants nothing to do with it. Maybe I can try just sending him a little bit and to see if that can help for him to read my body language. He says, I'm really good at facing you. I want you to go. He says, I'm going to face you. Go. There. As little pressure as I need, right? Now I'm going to try to draw him in. Try to draw him in. Some steps towards me. That was good. He's taking big breaths now. He's looking away. I'm going to try to send him. There. I'm going to release that pressure. Now I'm going to try to draw him in. I'm going to send him. Get his eyes. Try to draw him in. Looking and chewing. Yeah, pay attention to me, buddy. Not anything else. You can ignore everything else. We'll see if I can approach him. I'm going to offer him hay. I'm not going to ask any questions right now other than, can you eat hay from my hand? He smelt it. I'm going to reward that as showing interest and release that pressure. I'm going to go back and ask again. Do you want to see my hay? Frank is doing nothing but eating over there. So I think you're probably hungry enough still to eat. He's smelling it. He's lowering his head. I'm going to release that pressure. Still trying to find a way to create curiosity in him. His head's going even further down. Blinking a lot is also another sign that they're absorbing the lesson. He was blinking a fair amount there. I'm going to come back in. Let's see my hay. Hi. Let's see my hay. What are you doing? You don't want to play with me right now, huh? I'm going to pet you. Deet. That's a good boy. That's a good boy. Can I pet you on here? Deet. I'm going to walk away. Coming towards me is another good sign, guys. I'm going to go back up to him again. Hi. Hi, Stein. Well, hello. How are you? How are you? A little nervous today, huh? And there's no reason for you to be nervous. There's nothing happening that you're feeling nervous, huh? I'm going to pet you. Deet. Do you want hay now? Good boy. Okay, so I just petted him a bunch. I'm going to walk away. I'm going to approach him from the other side. Hi, Stein. You see how his head is? That's him blocking me. I'm going to pet you. Deet. Do you want hay now? No. No, you don't. I'm going to pet you. Good boy. Yeah. That's a good boy. I'm going to release some pressure. I'm going to come back. I'm going to pet you. And you're going to block me, huh? You're going to block me? You like it on this side better, huh? I have hay. You know, remember that I have hay for you? But you don't care today, huh? There. Taking a step towards me again. It's very interesting how all three of these new wilds that we just brought home, they're so very different. I'm already haltering the doctor, brushing him everywhere, target training with his legs. I'm going to pet you. Deet. And with Frank, today I was able to stand on all three sides. I didn't stand behind him, but I was able to stand on three sides. He had been blocking us from his sides. We got that today. And then brushing him on his legs, his belly, his back. And then Mr. Stein here, we're still working. He goes back and forth a little bit. Hi, I'm going to pet you. And I think what I'm going to do is go over and work with the doctor here. Good boy. And then I'll come back to him because we've been doing this for a while. We're not making much progress. It's already been 25 minutes and I've not gotten him to eat hay from my hand. So we're going to quit, give him a break, and then I'll come back and we'll see if he can do better next round today. Nose. Deet. Hey guys, we're back with Doctor here on day 13. And each day we come in and work, we're going to review what he already knows. Then we can move on to something new. And it's important that they end on where they feel good. We want him to feel good every time we're working with them. So if he's uptight, we can change things. Neck. Deet. Wow, that was a good one. Good job. We can always go back to what he knows when we're ending to help him feel comfortable. And I guess I kind of based that on how he's doing. Butt. Now, butt is still kind of hard for him. We'll see if he remembers from yesterday. You're going the wrong way. Now I can't see. I can't see if your head is way up there. But, so if this is kind of hard for him, I could lure him ahead, try to get it lined up so he touches it on accident. Hey. Deet. I helped him there. He did lean a tad, and then I helped him. I don't want to ask him a question that's so hard he can't say yes. And this is the third day of working with asking for butt for target training. So it'll come. It's just going to take some time. Right, doctor. Right. Butt. Butt. Deet. There's a piece of hay sticking off from the brush, and he could have been feeling that before the brush would be. It must have fallen off because it's not there now. Butt. Deet. Oh, that was really good. I don't know if it was an accident or if he understood, but that's what I was looking for. That was a good job, doctor. But you're leaning the wrong way. Well, that's not going to help. What are you doing? I want your butt. There's hay sticking off. Now, if they can feel a fly on their fur anywhere, he can also feel that, and he could think that he's touching it before he is. But, Deet, he leaned again, guys. I don't know if he gets it yet, but we're on the right track. That's really good. Knee. So again, with this, I'm going to line it up. It's the wrong foot. I'm going to line it up so that when he takes a step, it touches him on accident, and then later on he'll understand. Let's go farther away, though, from the camera. Come on. Good boy. Right here. Doctor. Good job. Knee. Deet. Good boy. Good job. I think he has a fly there. We're going to get it off for him. Knee. Deet. Wow. I think he's understanding this one. That's so good. Good job. Knee. Deet. Good boy. Now on that one there, I don't think he understands because he walked forward to do it. I think you really start to understand when they pick up their leg to come meet the brush. So we're still learning on accident with this back leg. Knee. I want him to run into one on accident. Oh, we missed. We missed it. Try again, Doc. Knee. He doesn't know. It's okay. Deep. Okay, that one again, it was on accident, but we'll keep doing it a little bit each time we train, and he'll start to understand. All right, so now we're going to brush him all over. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, deep. Now, if you notice, with Stein, we're not at this point yet. Right now, Doc is way ahead of him, but I'm not able to stand at Stein's side yet. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, deep. And that's kind of a prerequisite that you can stand by their side before you start brushing them with the long brush. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, deep. Remember, with that back leg, they can kick you. They can kick going forward. So you want to make sure that you're in a position where they're not going to reach out and get you. You ready? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, deep. So signs that I'm looking for to tell me if he's comfortable or not is if he's leaning away, like their whole body could lean away, their head could lean away, they could lean back, they could lean into it. Their tail could be swishing, their lips could be tight. Right now he's looking away, he's not ready, but now he's ready again. Ready? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, deep. There he was walking off, and it was kind of to get hay, so I'm not so certain that it was any uncomfort. All right, let's go to your other side, buddy. Doctor, 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 come on over. Good boy. Nose, deep. So after I'm done with this that we're doing right now, then we're going to put his halter back on, and we're going to start working on leading. So here, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, deep. Now, if he wasn't comfortable on his legs, I might just stay up higher, right? And I'm going to move based on his comfort level. I'll move across his body, down his body, wherever, based on his comfort. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, deep. Here you go. Look at his belly. I'm pretty excited about to get his belly cleaned up. It's so matted. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, deep. See how he's turning his head into me? That's showing me that he's pretty comfortable with everything that we're doing right now. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, deep. Good boy. Here you go. Now we're going to go ahead and put on that halter again. Are you following me? Are you following me? Stay away from my hay, though. Okay, so with the halter, he's been good, but I would say he does have a little bit of anxiety over the halter. So I'm going to go to his other side first so you can see. Neck, feet. Try to get this so I don't get my thumb bit off. Here you go, right here. Right here. You're silly. You're silly. Neck. You're being silly. You want to smell it, huh? You just want to smell it. You want to smell everything. Let's get your head straight again. Get your head. I'm going to back up a little bit. Neck. Deep. That was great. There you go. Now we're going to go back over top of him to make sure that he's comfortable with this. And he also gets to hear the jingle jangle from the buckle. Ready? Deep. Okay, now I'm going to put it on, and I'm going to have him just follow me around. And I forgot to grab a lead rope. So maybe I'll go get a lead rope and we'll start leading. You ready? I love how his head is turned in. Later on, that will be a requirement. You see he's a little nervous about this. That's okay. There. We're going to pay you. Here. Look it. Look it. Oh, don't you look good with a halter on? Yeah. There you go. Okay, so he's a little bit nervous. You see how now he's starting to lean away from me more. He says, I don't know about having this on my head. So I'm going to take it off and put it back on because I still want to get his comfort having this on and having it put on. There, good boy. And he can have pay for taking it off too. Yeah. Make sure he's comfortable with all the aspects of the halter. Now we're going to put it on again. Yeah. You're doing a good job, little guy. You certainly are. Keep your feet safe in case he steps in towards you. You don't want to get your foot stepped on. There he comes. Donkeys like to go into pressure. That's a really normal thing for them to come into you. It's kind of how they protect themselves. You see again how he's kind of pushing his head away, a little swish of the tail. He says, I'm pretty uncomfortable with this. Maybe he's got to go away. That's okay. We're not going to be upset. We're not going to take it personally. Okay, he's not certain about wearing this. That foot coming up, I don't see a fly, so that could be all about wearing this halter. Hey, doctor. Hi. Look at you. You are a rock star. Yes, you are. Here, you want some more hay? There you go. Okay, now I'm going to take it off again. I was thinking about leading him, and I still might. However, I really want him to be feeling comfortable before I add another new thing. So we want to make sure that we're able to be successful with what we're asking. So a lot of on and off is absolutely great to help him know that this isn't going to stay on him forever. Again, be ready for him to lean into you. That's one of a donkey's defense mechanisms. That was better. A little swish of the tail. Now, again, even though he might like step into us, he might swish his tail, he might run off. Even though he might do, and he might, even if he does, might do and does all of those things, we're going to ignore it. I mean, we're not going to punish him for anything. He's learning. We're just going to help what we want be really comfortable. So when we put it on and take it off, we're going to pay him. This time, I think he did a lot better with having it on. So now I'm going to take it off and give him more pay, where he can be like, wow. The fact that he's willing to stay with me through all of this, that would say what I'm doing is a little bit curious. Are you curious about what we're doing? Yeah, you are, aren't you? You're a little bit curious about what we're doing, aren't you? Yeah, why does she keep putting this on my face? Hi. You are just so chill. I feel like he's almost ready to go out in the dry lot. You're silly. You are so silly. He has a little bit of a parrot lip right now. That would help tell us where his comfort level is with all of this. We're going to put it on and take it off. Ready? Now, if I can't go all the way up to the top hole, that's okay right now. If maybe I might just be able to get it in the first hole. I'm not leaving this on, when I'm not in here. I guess I don't leave halters on any of my animals. They can get their feet caught in. And if you see, this one is like way too big for him. Let's see if we can get you to give to the pressure and come over here. So you can see here how much extra there is. He can get his foot right through that. And, well, that would be very, very bad. So I don't leave my halters on. I teach them to be able to wear it. Stay away from my hay. That's my hay. Back, back. He doesn't know this yet. He's pushing into pressure. So if they're doing that, don't give up. There, good boy. You can pay him. That's a good boy. Oh, boy. Look at you. You are such a good boy. You're so cute. Yeah, you're so cute. We're going to take the halter off again and give him some more pay. You are just a rock star. By far, he's the 8th wild donkey that I've gentled. That's my hay. Stay away from my hay. Back. I'm going to push right here in the crest, and I'm going to wait for it. Deep. Here you go. So he's the 8th wild donkey I've done, and he is by far the easiest one that I've done. Okay, put your nose in. Yeah. Let me get this on. Now, on some of them, I spend a lot more time just having them put their nose in, but he was pretty comfortable with it, so there wasn't a lot of that. But I would have them put their nose in all by itself and not with anything else around their neck. Now I'm going to take it off again, and I'll show you what I mean here. I think I did it once, but then he was all chill about it. So I would take this circle part there and then just get him to put his nose in it. Deet. And if you're having trouble doing that, you can use hay. So you can almost like hang on to these Weber web halters, here, and you can do it backwards. So you can lure him to put his nose in there all by himself to get them comfortable. Maybe your donkey is really nervous about putting their nose in here. So you might spend days just getting them comfortable with that. Look at you. You're just so brave. You are so brave. Now we're going to put it back on him again. I got hay stuck into my finger. Ouch. Ouch. And again, they're getting used to wearing it. The reaching around them, they're getting used to your hands going underneath them and the sound of the jingle of the buckle. And now he's going into me, but it's not to push on me. There he had to go. That was a little bit overwhelming, but we're still going to pay him for that. There's no being upset over that. He just says he's a little bit nervous. Checking out my camera, huh? So when you guys are working on this stuff, maybe your donkey's not going this fast. I'm not going to be right behind him yet. I'm not quite ready for that. So just go at the pace that your donkey is able to go. Again, the doctor here, he's going faster than all the other wild donkeys that we trained. So it's not really a fair comparison. He's also the youngest, and sometimes people think that a younger one is going to be easier, and that's not always true. It is for him, but it might not be because of his age. It could just be his temperament. Sometimes the young ones can be harder because their mind is immature, so they can't handle as much. Whereas an older one maybe has better coping skills already, so they're able to handle different stuff better. So he's pulling away. I'm just going to ignore that. If he pulled too much, I would just take it off. I'm not going to fight it. I'm not going to make a battle out of this. So that's going to be all for his training today. I was thinking about doing the halter. However, I just want to go with wherever he's comfortable. And right now we're still getting comfortable getting this halter on. I hope you guys are enjoying watching these videos. It's absolutely fun training these guys. Doctor, doctor, doctor. Good boy. It's absolutely fun training these guys. They're doing a great job. Send me your comments. I'm curious about what you guys are working on or how you've done things. You guys have a great day and hit that like and subscribe button. All right, guys, we're still on day 13 with Stein. He's had about a 40-minute break. I went and I worked with Doctor. After I left the pen, he let out a lot of big blows, which is a good sign. See if he'll take hay from my hand. Oh, good boy. Are you ready to learn now? Okay, so that's the first sign that he is ready to learn. Yay. So observe, compare, and then adjust things, right? Now, it's okay to walk away and come back if they're not into it. Okay, we don't get any medals for this. Are you feeling a little like you missed out on your hay? Well, don't worry, I'm back, buddy. I'm going to pet you. Deet. There you go. Wow, guys, that was 25 minutes in here. I never got him to eat hay one time. There was no stressors around us that were obvious to me on why he wasn't willing. But now look at his head. He's not leaning away. I'm going to pet you. Deet. He's taking hay now. So it's okay. Walk away. Take a break. I wasn't upset when I left. I just think it's funny. But sometimes a person does get upset, right? Especially when you think that they know or they should know. Like it worked yesterday. Why is it not working today? So just go with the flow. Be like a duck and let it roll off your back. I'm going to pet you. Deet. There you go. Good boy. Before I came in, I was having the thought if he still wouldn't eat hay, that maybe I would go get oats and start training him to take oats from my hand. Maybe that would sweeten the deal a little bit so he was interested. Hi. Now he's curious. Okay, so we were talking before about creating curiosity. I'm going to pet you. Deet. So how do we create curiosity? We are predators and they are prey animals and they know it. We create curiosity every time we don't act like a predator. I'm going to pet you. Deet. Are you a little impatient? So how else do we create curiosity? By relieving pressure. We keep them curious. You know, think about like if you're doing something with your kiddo, like sometimes you want to quit while they're still having fun. Then they want to do it again. So we can create curiosity by not overwhelming them or quitting while they're having fun still. And then they want more of it. I'm going to pet you. Deet. If we leave them in a state of overwhelmedness when we're done working with them, that can be the opposite of creating curiosity, where they remember that they didn't feel good last time they worked with us, and then the next time we go work with them, they still have that remember of the feeling. They still remember the feeling from last time. I'm going to pet you. And you know what? Last time I came out here yesterday, he did a great job, you guys, but it was crazy windy. Maybe he was more stressed than I thought. And I don't think so. I don't think that was what caused it today to be so slow going. I'm going to pet you. But it could be. I mean, maybe he was just more stressed and I didn't recognize all the signs. Hi, are you ready to work now? Huh? I'm so happy. I really am. So every time they have a good experience with us, every moment that they have a good experience with us, we're creating curiosity. I'm going to pet you. You're going to pet me instead? Oh, you're so silly. Deet. I wanted more than that, but I kind of backed off so he could be successful. Maybe I'm going to turn so I can start trying to pet his side. Hi, are you going to block me? For real? See how he's leaning back away from me right now? He says, I don't like that position. I like it when you're straight on. But we're going to help you grow. He's putting his nose into me. He's curious. I'm going to pet you. Deet. Here you go. Remember, when you're working with a young one, their mind is very immature. They don't have coping skills yet. They haven't been around long enough to have any coping skills, or very little at least. I'm going to pet you. You're okay. Deet. Oh, good boy. That was good. Let's give you 2 bites for that. That was very good. Yeah. So I think if I were to sum up how to create curiosity, it's about the feeling we leave them with moment to moment. Like, what are they going to do next? I felt good with them last time. I'm going to pet you. Deet. Oh, that's a good boy. That was so relaxed. Good job. Good job. I'm going to relieve some more pressure. That was a really good one. So he got pay, and I'm going to take a step away to relieve more pressure. It'd be really dreamy if he walked towards me right now. Now, guys, these videos, the Mustang and Burro comparison series, it was a request by a subscriber because this person is having trouble getting their donkey haltered, and their donkey is a little, it's just been a little bit more difficult. And when you're new to this, there's so many things of reading body language that we don't know. So it was a request that I record these unedited and then post them. So I've been trying very hard not to edit anything. Are you ready? I'm going to pet you. Deet. Good boy. That was a very good one again. So that's why we're doing this series without doing any editing. And, you know, where maybe normally I would just put a few minutes on here. But this will help you see, if you're in the same boat, this will help you see the different body language that we're watching for. Even just putting up my hand, he raised his head. So we're always watching for their body language because that's how they communicate. They're experts at it. One day something that happened, this is years ago, but I'm not good at lunging, and we don't really do any lunging. But I was working with my horse, and he is a good boy. He's just great. I love him. Working with my horse, and I was working on lunging, and like this horse that is so mellow, so chill, had a high head, he had cow eyes, and I didn't know that I had any weird body language about me, but I was making him uncomfortable. And my husband pointed it out to me. I'm going to pet you. Yeah, I am. I'm going to try to get to your neck. Oh, was that a little bit scary? I touched the very edge of his neck, you guys. So I was lunging my horse, and my husband. So the horse is all cow-eyed and his really high head, and he's like the most mellow. I just love him. He's just a great horse. So, anyways, my husband pointed out that my body language seemed angry, and I didn't feel angry. So lo and behold, I went and worked at it again, trying to really pay attention to my body language and how I was being perceived by my horse. And then he wasn't like that. So this all came from our body language that maybe we don't always pay attention to. Are you scared? You are so silly. You are so silly. I'm going to walk away from him. I'm going to see if I can draw him by relieving that pressure, keeping him curious. He's like, last time you touched my neck and that was kind of scary. So that could be why. Now he's licking and chewing. He's like, wow, this predator is not trying to eat me. She just pets me and gives me hay. Her touch is kind of scary, but it feels kind of good. I'm going to let him be while he's licking and chewing there. One thing, my daughter, she's 26 now, but my daughter, when she was younger, and probably right now too, but she's gone a lot. She's in the Army, and she's at helicopter pilot school right now. So anyways, she likes to do, what cartoon animal would your animal's voice be like? You know, so like the horse, the donkeys, the mules, all the different animals that we've had in the past. She likes to mimic their voice based on cartoon animals. It's pretty funny. Well, hello there. I'm going to pet you. Is that kind of scary? It is kind of scary, isn't it? Yeah. But you're okay. I'm going to give that. My goal was to get back to his neck again, but I want him to be successful. And with how high he put his head, he's still feeling pretty nervous about that. So put in the comments if your donkey, horse, or mule, if they had a cartoon voice, which cartoon animal would it be? I'll have to ask my daughter which ones for the animals that we have right now. Heck, she doesn't even know them all because she's gone at pilot school, becoming a helicopter pilot for the Army. Hi, you. You are so funny. I'm going to pet you again. Yes, I am going to pet you again. Hi. Oh, you have such a nice cheek. Yes, you do. There you go. He's coming towards me, even though it's a couple steps. That shows that I'm leaving him feeling curious because I'm not the predator that he thinks I am. I'm going to give you guys a little shot here of what he has outside of this pen. So I let them be out there for like 4 hours a day to graze. It's this 2-acre pasture. So he's got all these other animals just grazing around us. And maybe he thinks it's not fair. So again, I would love to be getting back to his neck. He's already kind of trying to block me. Hello. Are you still curious about me? Because I'm not the predator you think. So I'm going to go ahead and pet his cheek again. Oh, I got back to the edge of his neck again. Good boy. And he reacted less than last time. That's very nice. Notice how low his head is. He's not leaning away. However, he does take steps away. The personalities of all these guys are so different. Taking a step towards me again. See if I can go to the other side, how he feels about that. See, he's trying to block me already. Hi. Hi. I'm trying to get it set up in the camera so you guys can see me petting him, but he's always blocking me. Maybe we'll get the long brush next. I'm going to pet you. Oh, you have such a nice nose. Yes, you do. You have such a nice nose. I want to pet your cheek. Yeah, but you're going to block me, huh? You're like, get back on the other side of me. Oh, we're going to count this. I'm just kind of getting just barely to his cheek, and we're going to count that as a win. Remember, we don't want to ask a question that's so big that they can't answer yes. Deet. There, I just petted his cheek again. I'll give you another bite. Now let's see about this long brush and see what we can get done with that. So what I was doing with Frank, and I'll have a link for the playlist for Frank in the description, so you guys can check out the description for different links. I have a description in the description, pardon me. I have the series for this, the playlist for comparing wild Mustang and Burros. And then I have the Frank playlist, because that's on a different channel. It's actually on two different channels, because my husband has his own, and then I have another one. And right now it's called Big Ass Farm, but I might change it. I don't know yet. So anyways, I have a link in the description for Frank, because we brought him home at the same time. So you can see the progress, the difference, if you're curious. And then I also put Bahala, because even though the doctor is like doing absolutely amazing with all of his training, that's not the normal. He is just like, he's amazing. So much faster. And I think that the biggest difference between like him and like Bahala was a lot more like Stein here, where it really took a long time to get through. I'm going to see if I can block him and get over to his side. But you're going to block me first. So let's see, can I get to this side? No. Is this going to be too much for you? See how high his head is now? All right, let's go back to something you know. Nose. Deep. Okay, I don't want the question to be so much that he can't answer it. Okay, I do want to be able to work at getting to the other side of his body, but he's a lot farther behind than where Frank is. And if you guys ever hear me call Frank Larry, it's because we used to have a horse named Larry, and even though they don't look alike, I don't know, their names must be similar in my mind, because I guess I haven't known a lot of Franks or Larry, even though they don't sound alike. In my mind, somehow they're similar, and sometimes I call Frank Larry on accident. Okay, so I'm just going to try to like maybe brush him on his nose, something he's comfortable with. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, deet. Good boy. So I want to ask him questions that he can say yes to. And my goal here is to be able to work over to his side. Nose. Can you take a step forward for that? Can you say yes to that? He took a step forward, just a small one. Nose. Here you go. Now do it. Deet. I probably helped him on that. He was moving his head just a tad, but all right, let's see if I can brush you on the side of your neck with this. Will you allow that? You're like, I don't know if I want that. I don't know. Here. Deet. Okay, so start off with just getting the touch is what we're going to be after, right? And then as he grows comfortable, we can add more to it. Look at, he's coming towards me again. I like that. I like that. So it might just be, because it's already been almost 20 minutes, it might just be a couple touches on his neck, trying to get that better. You ready? Yeah, that's my brush. It's nice and soft, isn't it? It's a very soft brush. That's right. A very, very soft brush. Deet. Okay. We're going for very small wins right now, guys, because he's very uncomfortable with so many things. And this is asking a new question. So when I'm asking him new questions, I definitely want to make him feel good. And if I ask too much with this new question, it's just going to put him on overload and he'll shut down. He's taking a step towards me, so he's not shutting down yet. He's like, wow, this predator is not what I expected. So it's helping to create that curiosity. Yeah, I want to pet you on your side again with my long brush. Oh, Deet. Oh, good boy. Good boy. I'll give you 2 bites for that. There you go. I'll get some more hay while he's chewing. He's taking a step towards me. I like that. I'm going to let him keep chewing right now. The chewing can be a good gauge of giving them a long enough release. Now, sometimes, and you have to kind of go by feel, and that's something you just learn with experience. But um, sometimes you feel like you can go right back in, whereas other times you've asked a bigger question maybe, and they need a little bit longer of a break. And not that I'm like awesome. There's lots that I still need to get better at with my timing. There's so many things that I don't know yet. Okay, I'm going to pet you on your neck. Good boy. Here you go. So I would love it if he wasn't blocking me, but we're going to keep just expecting baby steps to help him with this. Deet. Wow, that was a good one. Now, that could be a great quitting spot there. He wasn't blocking me when I brushed him on his neck with the long brush. So, but I like to go just a little bit further, which sometimes gets me into trouble, but I'm going to try to do it a little bit more. He's taking a step towards me. That's a good sign. His foot is cocked. His head is low. I would say he's still feeling pretty good. So I'm going to go back over and we'll try this again. Hi, I'm going to brush you again. Yeah, I'm going to brush you with my long brush. You want to smell it though, huh? So what voice, again, what cartoon animal, or I guess any fictional animal, would your animal have? Your horse or donkey? That was my fault. I adjusted it in my hand to turn the brush, and that scared him. I shouldn't have done that. Now he's taking steps away. Oh, but maybe I'll come towards you. I'm going to turn away from him. Okay, so this time I'm going to try to make sure I don't turn the brush in my hand to get to his other side. What do you think of my long brush, huh? What do you think of my long brush? Yeah, I'm gonna brush you on your neck again. See, it's not gonna hurt. It's gonna feel good. Good boy. Here you go. Good. I'm gonna relieve that pressure. Release that pressure. Okay, I'm gonna go back. Make sure I don't adjust the brush in my hand. He says this is a little bit scary. His head is back up more. I'm gonna brush you. Yeah, I'm gonna brush you. So I would have been better off to quit on that other one where I said it would be good. Good boy. And that's where sometimes going too far, like I always like to push things a little bit further and it doesn't always work out. So, you know, he has a more of a parrot lip now. Um, you can see that he's been taking more steps back from me. So it's going to be good that I help him be in a good spot at least before we're finished. And so maybe in order to help do that, I might just go back to hand feeding before we're all done for the day. Hi. Make sure they always have an escape route to help you not get trampled over. What do you think of my long brush, huh? What do you think of it? There. Oh, good boy. That was less of a block. He's letting out rabbits. And I'm going to release a lot of pressure here. So when you're working with them, you see how he, or you heard, hopefully you were able to hear it on the video, how he let out all those rabbits. When we're working with them, if we leave them elevated, that means that they feel elevated, and the next time you go work with them, they might not be very keen to work with you. But now after letting out those rabbits, look at how many steps forward he just took to come towards me. He's still trying to figure me out. And the more we can do together, the more he can learn what to expect from me. He learns to read my body language and that I'm not going to eat him. That's what you really have to learn, isn't it, Stein? Is that I'm not going to eat you. No. What do you think of my brush now? It didn't hurt last time. You didn't block me as much. That was really good. You did a really, really good job. Yeah. So now he's blocking me again. I'm going to try to get over here. Good. I'm going to try. Here you go. I'm going to go ahead and release that pressure again. All right, we're going to try again. I'm really hoping to get a good one where he's not blocking me so much, because that's what I'm hoping I can make my quitting spot be. Isn't it? Isn't it, Stein? What do you think of my brush, huh? What do you think of my brush? He's still blocking me. Deet. That was a really good one. Okay, did you see how he kept his head over? He wasn't blocking me so much. So I'm going to be done with the long brush today for that. And then I'm going to do a little bit more hand feeding him just to make sure that he's in a good spot before I'm all done, before I leave the pen. So I hope you guys enjoyed this series. Thank you for watching. I sure appreciate it if you hit that like and subscribe button. I'm going to go right back to it. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. We're on day 14 with Stein, and I've been out here for a few minutes with him, but he won't move yet, or he won't eat. So I'm going to see about moving him a little bit. See if I can help him recognize that it's time to train. Look at, are you still nervous, huh? You can go. It's okay. This has happened like the last 2 times that I've worked with them. It's taken like 20 minutes before I can do anything. So I'm debating right now if I should go to hand feeding or using the brush. But if we're reviewing what we did last time, we'll start with hand feeding. He has a parrot nose right now, a parrot lip. Sometimes if they won't take a little bit of hay, they'll take from a bigger amount if it's a nerve reason. Hi. He doesn't want it. So we'll see if we can use the long brush. I see he's following me. That's a good sign. No, so it's not crooked. Hi. So again, this is day 14. Day 14 of training with Stein. And I have petted him onto his neck now. Deet. And if he's not willing to take the pay, I can release the pressure by turning away from him. Nose. I like to use this for the donkeys to help me know that they're ready for training. And with Stein, he just gets so locked up. Deet. So twice now, I've come out here and worked with them for a handful of minutes, and then, like 20 to 40, not got him to eat. So then I've left the pen, went and worked with Doc, and then came back, and then he was fine. Nose. Deet. I moved it to him. He's just not very willing right now. And he knows this. He's drooling. That's funny, guys. I'm going to pet your neck. Yeah, I'm going to pet your neck. Pet your face. Deet. I'm gonna pet your neck. Yeah, that's the long brush, isn't it? We like the long brush. Yeah. Okay, so he wanted to go. I'm gonna let him go. Try to change directions here. What I'm trying to do with the changing directions is help to establish leadership. With a horse or equine, the leader makes the other one move their feet. So maybe if I can loosen up his mind a little bit by having him move his feet, he will become more open to training. That's what I'm hoping for, guys. You want hay now? You want some? Trying to get to the other side of him. His poo is normal, and if he was having runny poo, that would be a sign of anxiety. That doesn't mean he's not anxious, but that's an extra sign. You eat from my hand. It's really good hay, you know. He apparently he doesn't agree. Here, look at there. There you go. Good boy. Here. You're on kind of high alert right now, aren't you? Mm-hmm. Why are you so nervous, huh? Why are you so nervous? Hi. Yeah, hi. I'm gonna pet your face. Deet. He just gets nervous and he doesn't want to eat. So I'll release the pressure by facing away from him. Hi. I'm gonna pet your face. Good boy. Deet. Want some hay now? I'm gonna pet your cheek. Deet, you're fine. Yeah, that's a good boy. Yeah, that's a good boy. You want hay now? Do you want it? Boop, boop. Nope. I'm gonna pet your face. Yeah. Little dude and Grace there are grooming each other. I'm gonna pet your face. Deet. You want to bite? You don't want to bite. You pet your cheek. Oh, you get so nervous. Yeah, you get so nervous. Okay. Go this way. No, I want you to go this way. This pen's not very round, so it doesn't work well for transitions or changing directions. But he was nervous, so I'm going to take that opportunity when he starts to go to send him. Come on. So I guess one thing that's different all last week, I worked with Frank and with Stein. So when I was working with Stein, it was completely calm down here. And today Dan is working with Frank at the same time. So that could have something to do with Stein's difference. Last time I worked with him, he was a little higher with his energy again, or maybe the correct terminology would be lower, because I couldn't get him to eat for 20 minutes, and then I stopped and I went and worked with Doc. And now that's kind of starting off the same way today, but he did just take some hay from me, so maybe we're on the right track now. I'm going to pet your nose. Deet. Here you go. Are you going to eat again? Are you going to eat? Yeah, take a bite. Here. You're not going to eat, huh? I'm going to pet your neck. Yes, I am. Hi. Yeah. Oh, are you a little bit nervous? It's okay. You don't have to be nervous. Yeah, you don't have to be nervous. Well, I haven't got to your neck yet. No. There, I petted your neck. Good boy. Here, you want some hay? Nope. So I've only petted his neck one other day, on day 13. So this is the second time petting his neck. The stomping, I think, is just, I think it's from flies. You want to keep me on this side. Well, I'll settle for that, as long as you're like participating, right? You. Just helping him get used to and comfortable with touch. He's been a lot more slow going than Frank, the other Mustang that we brought home, as well as with the doctor. Are you going to turn to block me? That was a good distance getting on his side this time. I'm going to release that pressure. I know it might seem like just a tiny bit, and it is, but for him it's big. So relieving the pressure is a very good way to help him know that he had the right answer to my question. My question was, can I pet your neck? Or can I get to the side of you? Creating curiosity by not acting like a predator as he sees predators. So he has in his mind a stereotype of what a predator is, but we don't fit into that norm. Do we? Do we, Stein? No, we don't. Oh, that's a good boy. That's a nice pet on your neck. No hay for you yet, though, huh? So right there, he's coming towards me. He's curious about me, even though he views me as a predator and I'm scary. Are you a good boy, huh? Are you a good boy? You're just nervous, and we have to help you not be nervous. Yeah, we just have to help you not be nervous. Good boy. You want hay? I'm happy to share my hay with you. All right. I'm going to pet your neck again. Yeah. Good boy. I'm going to move before he retreats. I want to keep that curiosity there. He took a step towards me. That's still being curious. We're trying to replace that fear that he has with curiosity. Aren't we, Stein? Yeah. You're going to be happy on the day that I can start putting fly spray on you, huh? That's a good boy. Yeah, that's a good boy. Do you want this? Another step towards me. Hi. Hi. Can I pet this side of you now? You just want to block me on that side? What are they doing over there, huh? They're not even moving, and you're acting like that. You're silly. Yes, you are. You're silly. There. So there, I just inched my way to a side, just the tiniest amount, and then I walked away. Are you taking a step towards me again? That's a good sign. Yeah, I'm not the predator you think I am. No. Let's see if I face this way. It's less. Oh, yeah. Okay. I'm going to give him a break for a little bit. And Stein has had about a 10-minute break. And during that break, he's blown twice and licked and chewed. So hopefully we're going to see if he's ready for training now. Now with the idea that we're going to review what we did before, the first thing is hand feeding for him. And if he's still not ready, I'm going to go work with Stein. Pardon me, this is Stein. I'm going to go work with Doc and give him a longer break. You're just not ready? So taking steps towards me makes me think that he's ready. And not eating grass makes me think that he's not. It's a good boy. Yeah, that's a good boy. Are you annoyed with the flies? Is that what's happening? And you haven't been separated from your buddy for very long, so you're feeling a little vulnerable? That's a good boy. Yeah. Petting on the neck is super awesome. See if he'll take steps towards me again. Licking and chewing, that's a good sign. Maybe he's just not food motivated or not hay motivated. I could teach him to take oats from my hand. And I was thinking about that last time I did training with him, thinking that might help. Excuse me. Hi, you. Hi. Hi. You're okay. Yeah, I know you don't like the flies, and I don't blame you, but you're not ready for me to put fly spray on you yet. No. Ah, that's good. I'm going to walk way further and see if he'll come up. I'm going to try going to him, see how he does with that. Hi. Hi. Good boy. That's a good boy. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, I know you're nervous and you're trying. That's good job. Yeah. Nice job, Stein. Good boy. I'm going to release that pressure. This is where you want to be right now, isn't it? Where you can see everything happening in the round pen. Yeah. Yeah. Hi. Hi. Are you starting to get nervous? Him turning, that was kind of a blocking me thing. Just going to release that pressure. I don't think that he's trying to be naughty or anything like that. He's just simply nervous. You want more attention, but you don't hardly even know what to do with yourself, do you? No, you don't. Hi. And release that pressure. Hi. Hi. Yeah, you're okay. Do you want some of my hay yet? I'll release that pressure. He's letting me pet him on his neck really well. Maybe I can keep inching my way more onto his side because I haven't, excuse me, I haven't been able to be on his side yet. He's leaning away. Hi. You're just like a big baby, aren't you? Yeah, you are. That's the furthest I've been by his side. I want to release that pressure right away. Remember, it's not about how long you're at whatever you're trying to do. It's especially right now, it's the repetition. Isn't it? It's lots of repetition for you to get comfortable. Yeah, it's lots of repetition. Oh, is that a little bit scary? But you're okay. Yeah. Okay, so I'm releasing that pressure to try to build that curiosity. Curiosity, curious horse is a very good thing. Curious donkey or mule, all of them. When they can be curious, their mind's open to learning. See him turning away as soon as I leaned over there. He's pretty focused on what's happening in the round pen, making him pretty distracted. Are you feeling distracted? Hmm? But what they're doing doesn't concern you. No, it doesn't concern you. No. Make sure they always have a way out. Most of the time, they're not going to try to hurt you, but they might run over top of you if they don't see another way. It's just other animals. They're there all the time. Yeah. All right. That's even further back beside his shoulder. Releasing that pressure to create curiosity. I'd love to see his head start to come down or him being willing to eat. And maybe I do need to start introducing grain to him. He's still a little bit ribby, so he could use it. He could still benefit from it. Whereas the doctor, he really doesn't need that, so I've not been using grain for him at all. Hi. Hi. That's such a good job. You're being so brave. He's taking a step back. That's a sign to me that he's uncomfortable. I'm going to try to get back in here. Am I beside you? Yeah, you're okay. I'm going to release that pressure. And I'll go back. Oh, he's licking and chewing, guys. We've been waiting for this. Okay, I'm going to go back in. Hi, Stein. Do you want to see my hay? Do you want to eat it yet? No? It's just not a sweet enough deal for you, huh? The hay doesn't mean that much to you. They're okay. You need not be concerned about them.
Pretty funny, he's all sweet and nice. They tell him what to do, he's still ahead of that.
Yeah, yeah. Right? Try to move away from him further. See if he'll come towards me again. Hi. 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 You're okay. I'm back to his shoulder, guys. And that's the first time. First time petting his shoulder. You want my hay yet? You want any hay? Not really, huh? It's okay. Hi. Did he make a noise on that, huh? You still want to play the game, huh? You're a little bit nervous, but you still want to play the game. Well, we can do it. Do you want hay right now? You're okay. Yeah, you're okay. You're absolutely okay. You're a little nervous guy, aren't you? Yeah. But we'll help you learn. Yes, we will. We'll help you learn. Hi. More of a shoulder first time. His head's starting to come down a little bit. Look at that head coming down now. Oh, I just love this part. His eyes look heavy and sleepy now. And then he thought he heard something. Did you think you hear something? Huh? That's a good boy. Yes, it is. You want the hay yet? Not really, huh? Not really. Oh, was that scary? We'll go back to a spot that he's okay with. Over his whole shoulder there. That's a good job. That's a very good job. A little step back. And that's a little bit scary to you, isn't it? Yeah, but you're okay. Oh, wow. What a good boy. Yeah, that's a good boy. Release that pressure before I overwhelm him. That's kind of a long time to be in there. Taking a step towards me. I'm going to go back in there. Still taking a step towards me there. Hi. Hi. What a good boy. Yeah, you're doing a very good job. Yeah, you are. I know you're nervous, but you're holding it together. Yeah. Let's pet that shoulder again. Oh. Oh, wow. Are you going to try to block me? But I'm already here. Yeah. I'm already here. Good boy. Hi. Do you want hay yet? Not really, huh?
You new territory?
Yep. Very new territory. I'm almost back to his wither. Okay, so I just went behind his shoulder. You saw him react. I want to move away before he feels the need to move. By moving away before he feels the need to move, I'm creating curiosity. See his head, how low it is. His eyes look sleepy. I think we're almost at a quitting point. I could probably quit at this point. Yeah. He's taking a step towards me there. I often try to push my luck a little bit extra, and I think I'm just going to stop with him right now. So this is day 14 with Stein, and I'm going to quit before I've overwhelmed him. But he's doing a good job for such a nervous Nelly. Thanks for watching, guys.
MaryJo. Working with Doc, the 1-year-old gelding wild donkey, who's tame as they get. The easiest one by far. They are the CGM on the boat.
Nose. Feet. kind of shy of the camera.
Yeah, he's just such a ham. Man, it's gonna be an amazing donkey.
All right. So today is day 14 of his training. And we've been putting the halter on him for 2 or 3 sessions. I don't remember which. So this is either session 3 or 4 with his halter.
MaryJo, he's been home for 14 days. Did you work with him every day?
Yeah, he had Sunday off. That's the only day he's had off.
And how long did you work?
And the only reason he had Sunday off, guys, is we went and we're sorting cattle with the donkeys. So you have to watch for that video. Okay, so the last session, I put the halter on and off a whole bunch of times. Today we're always gonna review what we already did, and then we'll add something new. So today I'm gonna let him wear this while we're doing our training, and then we're gonna lead at the end of the training. So, you already did nose. We'll do it one more time. Nose.
Has he ever been wet?
No. Deet. You're just such a ham. All right. Now we'll do neck. He's good at this stuff. That's not your neck. That's your nose. I just got done bragging about you. Yeah. He says he's training today. Neck. You're still not doing it. I just got done bragging about you and you're just being a goof. You're a goof. Neck. You're still being a goof. You're not doing it. Switching the bag might help to the other side. I'm just blocking him there. Neck. Deep. Do you see how he understands that? There you go. Now this one has not been as easy, but I should wait. He's not ready yet, but I already asked. Now you're ready, aren't you? Are you gonna take it out of my hand? That's not what we want. But Deet, that was on accident, but he shifted his weight. He doesn't understand this one yet. But while he's learning to understand it, then I help him. I'll wait for a second. Are you ready? But Deet, he shifted his weight slightly. So I don't know if that's a try or not, or coincidence, but I'm going to treat it like a try to keep that curiosity. But Deet, that one, I think, I did not help him on that one. I don't know that he understands yet.
Not even camera shot.
Nope, not camera shot. All right. Knee. Or I think I say foot. Now I forget. Foot. Deet. See him look up like, oh, I know that means I get a reward. I get pay for that. I know this one. I know that word. Foot. I got to make sure that he runs into it even when. That's the wrong one. Deet. Oh, I know this word. I get a reward. Now,
Tattoo doesn't show a lot. I'm gonna zoom in on this tattoo real quick. In case someone says that don't look like a wild burro.
but it is 14 days of training.
1-year-old dog.
All right. Foot. Again, line up the brush so they hit it on accident. You're going the wrong direction for this, buddy. You're still going the wrong way. That's not the right way. Foot. Deep. Good boy. That's a good boy. Foot. I'm kind of blocking him with my other hand. Deep. Because he's kind of walking into me. And later on, we can get more specific with our requests, but right now, we want to help him understand and keep his curiosity. He's not ready. His head is away. You ready? Neck. Deep. Where's my pay? Foot. Deep. Here you go. Foot. Deep. I still don't think that's completely with an understanding because he's still walking forward for it. Yep. Foot. I'm blocking him with my hand.
Oh, wrong one. You got this, dog. You can do it.
Deep. Oh, and I haven't brushed him all over his body yet. We'll do that too before we lead him. Foot. Oh, you're so pushy. Foot. Deep.
When you say that, you know if you're supposed to do something?
Mm-hmm. He just doesn't know what. Oh, he'll get less pushy if I put the bag on the other side.
Dog pushy.
No. Did we do butt over here?
All right.
Butt. Deep. That was him.
He totally shifted his weight. You're a smart little bugger. He's got flies on his feet. I thought he was kicking because I walked behind him. He was getting bit up.
Butt. He missed it.
I might
Deep.
track man.
He did shift his weight. He got over there. He didn't even look at me when I said deep. All right. So now we're going to brush you all over.
Oh, your favorite part, huh, buddy?
I got 2 of the little fur balls off from his belly today.
9 minutes.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Deep. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Deep. No reaction. Here you go. We'll go on the back side of his leg this time instead of the front. 5, 4, 3. There. 2, 1. Deep. Where he started to pick up his foot, I don't want to go past that spot until he's comfortable with me going all the way down there. 5, 4, 3. He's shifting his weight. 2, 1. Deep.
Not there's but all worked up as he gets.
All right, now this other back leg. Are you ready? No monkeying around during school, doctor. I've not the inside, just the outside.
Oh, so up again. So up again.
All right, doctor. Come on. That's right. I'm the one with the hay. Which leg were we doing? The back one? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Deet.
He's going to be an Academy Award-winning donkey.
Yeah, he's so easy. Easier than the other 7 wilds plus the unhandled mammoth. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Deet. Remember, I'm using the long brush so that I don't get kicked because he could kick me from here with his back foot. Donkey Dan, he likes to kick a lot. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Deet. Remember, even though he moved forward later on, we can demand more from him, but right now we need to reward the try. And right now the question is, can I pet your legs with my long brush? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Deet. I'm trying to back off before he moves because he's uncomfortable. You can also count really fast while you're doing it. Are you ready? Yeah. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Deet. There, he didn't move at all, but he still gets the pay. Even though I went super fast. We can slow it down if we want to. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Deet. So you can speed it up and slow it down. You want some more? Here. You don't get the bag though, buddy. Okay, we'll go on the front. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Deet. Now, oh, your belly is the last spot, isn't it? That's right.
Did we touch his belly before with the brush?
Yeah, I brushed him everywhere. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Deet.
Yeah, he accidentally bumped his finger and it went in like a turtle face.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Deet. And even though we touched his digger on accident, he needs to be okay with touch everywhere because sometime we might have to clean a bean out of his dinger.
Yeah, right?
I've petted him everywhere. I've even petted him with or brushed him with this shedding brush, and I've been able to get out some. Am I scary right now?
You forget how that he's so freshly wild he was.
So I've been able to get a couple of these out. He's leaning. That's a sign to me to back off. Is that a sign to me to back off? So all the little things of body language that he gets to use that we have to learn how to read. So when I'm working on these, I'm just doing a little bit, right? Like here, this one would probably just come right off. So we'll be able to start to get those now. But I don't want to do them all at once because it might hurt him. He might not be very comfortable with that. All right, let's introduce you to being led.
He's had a million things thrown at him in the last 15 minutes.
But everything is review so far. This is the first new thing.
Fingers in the ear.
Okay, so there's two new
Need
things.
to whack with the finger.
Okay, so walk. Deet. Remember how Valhalla was, where she was like, any pressure from this, she was hightailing it. Walk. Oh, there's a little pressure.
Oh yeah. Here it is.
Walk. There you go. There you go. So I released the pressure, or when he released the pressure, I gave him pay. I want this pressure not to be scary to him. So he put pressure on there. I'm going to give him pay for taking it off. We're in a somewhat small area right now. Come on, Doc. Come on. Walk. Come on. Doctor. Doctor. Okay, so he has pressure on there. I'm going to let it stay until he releases.
There you go. I took 7 seconds.
And then I'm going to pay him. I want to keep this a good experience for him. Walk. Come on. Woo. Woo. I'm going to chew it off. It's a little bit stressful, huh? I hear you blowing. That blowing is a sign of relieving, getting rid of stress. I have it in my other hand, buddy. Here. Now, typically when you're walking them next to a fence, you want to start off being between the fence or be really far away from it. There, he's pulling from the pressure. We're going to wait for him to give. There. Here. Blowing. I think that's the most he's blown in any session so far. We're going to switch sides so that I'm on the inside, so I'm not creating extra stress. Come on. Walk. Good boy. Very inquisitive. Walk. Oh yeah, he's played with my phone. Good boy. Walk. Good boy. So I'm going to do a little bit of this stuff with him. He's about to the point that I'm going to put him in the dry lot with the rest of the donkeys. And we'll keep working on his training.
Well, you know, something I noticed, when you're getting ready here, I put that halter on. I've never put the halter on, and it was really easy. So
yeah, I think he's going to be fine.
All I've really done is pet him. I've never worked with him. You let me put the halter on. You've had the halter on.
But I haven't let him yet, so this is the first time. So there, he's fighting it a little bit. There, good boy. Where are you still going? Where are you going to go? Huh? All right, guys. So this is his first session with being led. And this is his 14th day of training. And pretty soon he'll be going out to the dry lot. Thanks for watching, guys. I sure appreciate your watching and hitting that like and subscribe button. I hope you guys have an awesome day.
Say goodnight, Doc.